the categories and descriptions of filters in Photoshop. I want to just share with you just a little bit of background and some maybe use of some of the filters that we have in Photoshop. And I'm going to do that by going under the filter menu. And we'll start with what we see here. So we have a 3D. This is moving into a three-dimensional. This is more for a future lesson. The blur. A blur simulates an object in motion. It can be used to retouch photographs in some cases. And then we have a blur gallery, which gets into the whole photography and generating shallow depth of field, tilt shift effects. So you're playing with the qualities of unfocused areas within a photo. The distort, these will completely reshape an image. We have noise. The noise category typically gives an aged look. It can be used to retouch photographs. In some cases, it adds what we consider noise. If you think of the old TV and when you had poor reception, you'd call it noise. Pixelate, a lot of these add what we could call honeycomb type shapes based on similar colors, so it fragments them out. The render category, this simulates light reflections, and it can do some three-dimensional shapes here as well, but more dealing with light. Sharpen refocuses blurry objects by increasing the contrast in adjacent pixels. So there's no way to increase the sharpness of an existing photo. As you know, you can't add detail to something that's not there. But this kind of creates a simulation. It makes it look as though it's a crisper photo by just increasing the edge contrast in pixels. Stylize, a lot of these give more of a painted or impressionistic effect. Video, this restricts color use to those that are acceptable for television reproduction and smooth video images. We have another area here, and this creates unique filters like modifies masks, makes for quick color adjustments. Then if we go to the filter gallery, you'll notice that some pop up here that you don't see. For instance, we've got a lot of the artistic effects here. So the artistic really does replace traditional fine art effects. So if you've taken any kind of art class, you may have realized that some of those things are here. We have paint strokes here, which again fall under artistic. We have the distorts, which we mentioned, do a lot of reshaping. We have a sketch. Again, think of it as back to art class, a lot of different types of mediums where it replicates. We have stylize. This one has glowing edges. And then we have textures where we can add some texture. This adds some kind of depth or substance, so to speak. So those are the different filters available in Photoshop. Remember that you can go to Adobe add-ons and increase your filter library.